Have you ever been told that getting older means giving up certain joys in life? That slowing down, feeling disconnected, or losing intimacy is just an inevitable part of aging? Maybe you've even started to believe it yourself, thinking, well, maybe I'm just too old now to feel that spark again. If so, I want you to pause and take a deep breath, because today we're going to challenge that myth together. Now, I know that when it comes to restoring intimacy and energy, the conversation often jumps straight to medications or complicated treatments. But what if I told you that nature has already given us some incredibly powerful tools? Tools that are as simple and delicious as the fruits you can find in your local market. That's right. There are 4 particular fruits that can naturally support your body's ability to maintain healthy circulation balance. Hormones calm your nervous system and open the door to renewed intimacy and vitality. Today we're going to explore these 4 fruits in depth. I'll show you not only why they work, but how you can easily integrate them into your life in a way that feels natural and sustainable. We'll also talk about the other lifestyle practices that can amplify their effects, and I'll share some inspiring stories from my own practice about how small changes have helped couples reconnect and thrive even well into their 70s and beyond. So stay with me to the very end of this video, because what I'm about to share isn't just about food, it's about hope. It's about the belief that it's never too late to love, to feel alive, and to experience the deep joy of connection with someone you care about. You absolutely deserve that, and by the end of today's journey, you'll have the tools to start moving toward it one small step and one delicious bite at a time. Let's get into something simple and surprisingly powerful that you can start using today: red grapes. Yes, those ordinary little clusters you've probably walked past in the produce aisle without a second thought. They're not just a snack, they're one of nature's quiet champions for supporting blood flow and intimacy. What makes red grapes remarkable is a natural compound in their skins called Resveratrol. You've likely heard of it maybe in a headline or on a supplement bottle. But here's what it really does. Resveratrol helps combat oxidative stress, which is the kind of internal rusting that damages cells as we age. More importantly, it encourages blood vessels to relax and expand, improving circulation, and that makes all the difference when it comes to intimacy. Picture your blood vessels as a network of flexible highways carrying oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. When we're young, those highways are wide open, but over time they can stiffen and narrow. Resveratrol helps reverse that process through vasodilation, increasing blood flow to muscles, the brains, the heart, and, yes, intimate areas too. There's another key player here, nitric oxide. This molecule tells blood vessels to open up, and it's critical for sexual function. In men, it supports erections. In women, it enhances blood flow to the pelvic region, boosting sensitivity and arousal. Resveratrol helps your body produce more nitric oxide, making intimacy not only possible, but more satisfying for both partners. Now, before you run out to buy resveratrol pills or start pouring glasses of red wine, let me offer a little guidance. Whole red grapes, especially the ones with deep red or purple skins, are the best natural source. That's where the resveratrol lives. Aim for about 1 to 2 cups a day. Enjoy them as a snack, toss them into a salad, or freeze them for a refreshing treat. And here's a bonus tip. Pair your grapes with other heart-healthy foods. A handful of walnuts or a piece of dark chocolate with high cocoa content works beautifully. This combination helps amplify the benefits for your vascular system. Now, about that red wine myth. Yes, red wine contains some resveratrol, but not enough to match what you'd get from eating grapes. Plus, alcohol has its own risks, especially as we age. Relying on wine to improve intimacy can actually backfire. Enjoy it occasionally if you like, but don't count on it as your main source. One more thing, you don't need expensive supplements. Many of them are poorly regulated and vary in quality. Whole fruit is your best bet, affordable, delicious, and recognized by your body as food. When my patients start adding red grapes to their daily routine, they often come back saying, "Doc, I feel better, my feet are warmer, my energy is up, and things at home are more exciting again." That's the magic of addressing root causes, not just symptoms. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about giving your body what it needs to support connection, vitality, and joy. And red grapes, simple as they are, can be the first powerful step on that path. Second on our journey is the humble cranberry. Yes, that small tart little berry most people associate with Thanksgiving. But trust me, cranberries offer so much more, especially when it comes to supporting your kidney's urinary system, and ultimately your intimacy. What many people don't realize is that kidney function and urinary health are deeply connected to circulation and hormonal balance. Your kidneys act like your body's natural filtration system, clearing waste and excess fluid and helping maintain proper blood pressure and chemical balance. When they're healthy, blood flows more freely, hormones work more smoothly, and your body feels energized and ready for connection. But as kidney function starts to decline, which happens more often with age, the ripple effects can directly impact intimacy. When your kidneys can't filter properly, toxins build up and trigger inflammation. That inflammation can damage blood vessels, impair circulation, and disrupt hormone production, particularly testosterone and estrogen, which can lower desire and comfort during intimacy. And the urinary system itself plays a big role. Recurring infections, inflammation, and irritation can cause dryness, discomfort, and naturally lead to avoiding intimacy, especially for women. For men, inflammation in this area affects blood flow and nerve sensitivity, making it harder to achieve and sustain erections. This is where cranberries shine. They contain a unique combination of anti-inflammatory and antibacterial compounds, especially proanthocyanidins, which prevent harmful bacteria from sticking to the urinary tract and help keep the kidneys functioning smoothly. They reduce inflammation and infection risk, supporting better blood flow and hormonal balance. And it's not just women who benefit. While cranberry products are often marketed to women, men see improvements to stronger, more reliable erections and greater comfort overall. Women experience less irritation and a greater sense of ease during intimacy, which restores confidence and enjoyment for both partners. What's even more exciting is that by lowering inflammation in the urinary tract and kidneys, cranberries also improve circulation throughout the entire body, including the pelvic region. That means better blood flow, heightened sensation, and a deeper emotional connection during intimacy. Adding cranberries to your daily routine is simple. Fresh cranberries are great in season, though they're tart. Try them in oatmeal or smoothies. Dried cranberries work year-round, but choose unsweetened or lightly sweetened versions to avoid excess sugar. And cranberry juice is an easy option, as long as it's unsweetened, just a small glass. A day is enough. Mixing it with water or other juice helps mellow the tartness. When my patients add cranberries consistently, whether as fresh berries dried in a salad or a splash of juice in the morning, they often share improvements like, "I feel more comfortable," or "I have more energy," or even, "Our intimacy feels renewed." And that's the beauty of it. Cranberries address both comfort and confidence, clearing away the barriers that often build up around intimacy with age. Best of all, this is a gentle, natural solution that works with your body, not against it. No side effects, no complicated steps, just one small, simple habit that can help you feel more connected, energized, and alive. Now that we've explored how cranberries can protect your kidneys and support comfort and confidence, let's move on to the third fruit on our journey. This one is all about bringing your body's energy and vitality back to life from the inside out. Third on our list is papaya, a fruit that may not get as much attention as berries or grapes, but one with a surprisingly powerful effect on hormone balance, energy, and your experience of intimacy. Papaya is often seen as a tropical treat, but beneath that bright orange flesh lies a blend of nutrients that can make a real difference as we age. It's packed with vitamins A, C, and E, all essential for healthy cells, immune support, and protection from oxidative stress. What makes papaya especially useful, though, is its natural enzymes, particularly one called papain. Papain plays a big role in digestion, helping break down proteins and improve nutrient absorption. And this matters more than you might think. Better digestion supports hormonal balance, and hormones drive sexual vitality. When digestion is sluggish and inflammation is high, hormones like testosterone and estrogen can easily fall out of sync. But when your gut is healthy, hormones stay balanced, and that balance shows up in how you feel and how you connect with your partner. Papaya impacts two key hormones, testosterone and estrogen. For men, it supports natural testosterone production, which is crucial for libido energy and performance. Many men notice a decline in desire and stamina as testosterone drops with age, but nutrients in papaya can help restore that youthful drive. For women, papaya helps balance estrogen, easing dryness, discomfort, and supporting mood and energy, all of which contribute to a more connected and fulfilling intimate experience. And papaya's benefits go beyond hormones. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory food. When inflammation is reduced, circulation improves, fatigue decreases, and emotional tension lifts. You feel lighter, more energized, and more open to connection physically and emotionally. I've seen this firsthand. One patient, a retired teacher in his early 70s, came to me frustrated by low energy, poor sleep, and fading intimacy. His diet lacked fresh, enzyme-rich foods. We added one simple habit, a cup of papaya, each morning with Greek yogurt. Within weeks, he experienced better digestion, deeper sleep, and a renewed sense of energy and connection at home. So how can you add papaya to your routine? It's simple. The best way is fresh. Look for fruit that's slightly soft with a sweet aroma. When ripe, its flesh is bright orange and easy to scoop out. 1 cup a day is ideal, and mornings are the best time to enjoy it, helping to kickstart digestion and support hormones for the day ahead. If you like variety, blend papaya into a smoothie with berries or banana, add a squeeze of lime, or sprinkle the seeds onto salads. The key is consistency. Regularly giving your body these enzymes and nutrients helps maintain the positive effects on digestion, hormones, and energy. Some people ask about taking papaya enzyme supplements. My advice: start with the real fruit. Whole foods provide a natural synergy that supplements can't fully match. And there's something wonderful about the simple act of eating papaya. The color, the freshness that can become a small daily ritual, reminding you to care for your body and your relationships. What's most exciting is how gently papaya works. You're not forcing changes or masking symptoms. You're nourishing your body to support natural vitality and deeper connection. Over time, these small choices can lead to big shifts, not just in how you feel physically, but in how you show up emotionally with your partner. And so, after discovering how papaya can gently nourish your hormones and restore natural energy, we come to the fourth and final fruit in our journey. One that often surprises people with its quiet but profound impact on intimacy and emotional connection. Fourth on our list is the cherry. Small, vibrant, and sweet cherries might seem like an innocent dessert ingredient, but they're packed with compounds that support not just your physical readiness for intimacy, but also your emotional openness, both key for a thriving relationship, especially as we age. Here's what's happening when you eat cherries. They're rich in antioxidants called anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep red color. These compounds reduce inflammation in blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely throughout the body, including to the pelvic region. As we've seen with red grapes and papaya, improved vascular health supports sexual response and comfort. But cherries offer something extra. They nourish the nervous system and promote deeper, more restorative sleep, which plays a crucial role in intimacy. Cherries are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. As we age, melatonin levels drop and sleep becomes more fragmented. Poor sleep impacts energy, mood hormone balance, and, yes, your desire for intimacy. It also raises cortisol, the stress hormone, which interferes with both sexual function and emotional connection. Many older adults don't realize how much poor sleep is at the root of this cycle. When you add cherries to your diet, their natural melatonin helps reset your internal clock, promoting deeper and more consistent rest. And as sleep quality improves, so does your body's ability to produce testosterone and estrogen, regulate blood sugar, and manage stress. You wake up more balanced, energized, and open to moments of closeness. Even more powerful is the emotional shift that comes with better sleep and reduced inflammation. Many of my patients tell me they feel more relaxed and emotionally present with their partners once they start sleeping better. They say they feel lighter or less tense, which naturally makes it easier to enjoy intimacy again. That emotional openness is often the missing piece for couples trying to reconnect later in life. If you're thinking of adding cherries to your routine, it's simple. When in season, fresh cherries are a great choice. Firm, plump and richly colored ones have the highest anthocyanin content and best flavor. Keep them in the fridge and rinse before eating. Cherries aren't always in season, but frozen cherries are a great year-round option. They retain most of their nutritional value and can be added to smoothies, stirred into oatmeal, or enjoyed as an evening snack. Many of my patients enjoy a small bowl of cherries before bed to help ease them into restful sleep. Some people also use tart cherry juice. It's a concentrated source of anthocyanins and melatonin, but choose unsweetened versions. A small glass, about an hour before bed, can be an easy way to support sleep and vascular health. What I love most about cherries is how they bring together the physical and emotional sides of intimacy. They support blood vessels and rest while also calming the nervous system and promoting emotional openness, exactly what many couples need to rediscover joy in their connection. And I've seen it again and again. When couples start sleeping better and feeling less stressed, they naturally become more affectionate and patient, and intimacy deepens. Cherries may seem like a small change, but the ripple effects can touch every part of a relationship. Let's turn to the next part of our journey, how to actually bring these powerful fruits into your daily life in a way that feels natural and sustainable. Because as exciting as this information is, it only matters if it becomes part of your habits. First, let's talk about building a simple routine. The good news is you don't need to completely overhaul your diet or follow a complicated plan. Just start small. Maybe in the morning, enjoy a cup of fresh papaya with breakfast. Midday, grab a handful of red grapes. In the afternoon, toss some cranberries into your salad or smoothie. And at night, a small bowl of cherries or a splash of tart cherry juice can ease you into restful sleep. The beauty of this is that it fits easily into your week, and you don't need to eat all 4 fruits every day. Think of it as weaving them into your meals so your body consistently receives their support. Second, give yourself permission to take it slow. Too often, people try to change everything at once and quickly burn out. Start with the fruit that feels most enjoyable or easiest to access. Once it becomes a habit, add another. Building these habits gradually helps them stick, and it also allows you to notice subtle improvements, maybe warmer hands and feet, better sleep, or a renewed spark of connection. Now, beyond the fruits themselves, there are complementary practices that can really enhance their effects. Walking is one of the simplest and most powerful. A daily walk, even 20 minutes, improves circulation and supports hormonal balance. It also helps reduce stress, which, as we've seen, plays a huge role in intimacy. Managing stress intentionally is just as important as what you eat. Chronic stress raises cortisol, disrupts hormones, and keeps your body stuck in high alert, the opposite of the calm, open state that supports connection. Practices like yoga, meditation, deep breathing, or even creative hobbies can help lower stress and create more space for intimacy to thrive. Mindful intimacy is another valuable layer. When couples are fully present with each other, without distraction or pressure, physical closeness becomes more meaningful and fulfilling. The fruits we've discussed can help prepare your body, but mindful presence is what prepares your heart. Finally, certain other foods and herbs can complement your protocol beautifully. Dark leafy greens support circulation, healthy fats from nuts and seeds help balance hormones, and herbs like ginger and turmeric fight inflammation. Teas like hibiscus or green tea add gentle support. You don't need to add everything at once. Just small, thoughtful adjustments can reinforce the foundation you're building with these fruits. And remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Small daily choices add up to big shifts in vitality and connection. The more you notice the changes, the more motivated you'll feel to continue. You're not just nourishing your body, you're creating an environment where intimacy and joy can thrive again. Now that we've explored how to bring this protocol to life, there's one final layer to this journey: the mindset you bring to it. Because no matter what you eat or how you move, your beliefs about aging, intimacy, and what's possible will ultimately shape your experience. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. As we come to the close of our journey today, I want to take a moment to reflect on something that goes beyond science, beyond nutrition, and even beyond intimacy itself. Because after decades of working closely with older adults, what I've come to understand most deeply is that this stage of life, no matter your age or circumstances, offers a profound opportunity to reconnect with what truly matters. I've had the privilege of learning from so many incredible patients over the years. The happiest, most vibrant older adults I've met all share one common understanding: they never stop choosing life. Whether they're 70, 80, or 90, they embrace hope. They nurture their relationships, and they care for their bodies, not out of fear of aging, but out of love for the life they still want to live. I remember one couple in their late 70s who had faced many of the challenges we've discussed today. After years of struggling with low energy and declining intimacy, they decided to make a simple commitment to nourish their bodies and their connection, one small choice at a time. They began walking together every morning. They added these 4 fruits into their daily meals. And perhaps most importantly, they started talking again, openly, honestly, and with compassion. A year later, they told me with tears in their eyes that they felt more connected and alive than they had in decades. Not because they had turned back the clock, but because they had embraced the life that was still in front of them. That is the heart of this message. Aging does not mean you are finished. It does not mean you must settle for less connection, less joy, or less intimacy. Your body is capable of responding often in remarkable ways when you nourish it well and approach this chapter with an open heart. So here's my invitation to you today. Begin. Choose one fruit, whichever one speaks to you the most, and make it a part of your daily rhythm. Maybe it's a handful of red grapes with lunch. Maybe it's adding fresh papaya to your morning. Maybe it's enjoying a small bowl of cherries in the evening. Start simple, start joyful, but start. And as you do, I encourage you to share your journey. Tell us in the comments how you're feeling, what changes you notice, and what this experience is opening up for you. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their own path toward renewed vitality and connection. Remember this: it is never too late to love fully and live fully. No matter where you are right now, your body and your spirit are capable of more than you might believe. And every small choice you make to support your well-being is a choice to embrace life with open arms. So take that first step. You deserve it, and I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way.